Today we're building a piston door, a riverside piston door to be exact. Now we've got a few things we need to take a look at. First of all, every piston door is going to need a piston. Every piston door is going to need some button of some sort to get the door to open. Push the button on this block. We can simply run some redstone around to the piston, push the button, piston extends. Okay. It's a good start. But there's a problem. If this is our doorway, when we push the button, the door closes. This isn't what we want. What we need here is one of those inverter things. Block with a redstone. Now that piston is powered. Now, our door is closed. When we push the button, the door opens. Push the button, run through. Door closes behind us. Okay. As you can see, 1 block high door isn't very good. Let's put a second piston up here. And how do we power that second piston? Simply by placing a block on top of that redstone torch, the power will transfer into that second piston. Now we have a 2 block high piston door. Okay. Now what we actually want is a 3 block high piston door. Now, wiring to get that piston functioning properly, we simply need a bit of redstone dust. Now, when we push the door, all 3 doors open and close behind us. Another issue we have is this is pretty quick. If you hesitate at all when you're going through, you could get squished, trapped inside your piston door. That would be dangerous. So we have a few things we can do with our signal. And try to illustrate this. Taking a redstone line from that block, run it out, and I'm going to place a redstone lamp. Just a straight line, or direct line, to that redstone lamp. Here, I'm going to use a comparator. Comparator requires nether quartz, couple redstone torches, and some stone. And thirdly, I'm going to just run a line direct into a repeater. I'm going to set the delay to 4th position and bring that out to another redstone lamp. Now when I place my button on here and I press the button, you'll notice the lamps react differently. This one with the direct line is quick. First on, first off. The one with our comparators, there's an extension of the pulse. So the pulse stays on longer and then turns off. Our repeater is simply delay. So it takes a moment before it'll turn on and then turns off later. The comparators extend their signal. The direct line is their buttons. The repeater is a delay. So that delays. The comparators extend. And the direct line is the quickest. Okay, let's get over to my castle. Been working on it and decided I needed a riverside piston door. So let's go put these systems together and see what we come up with. My castle is just over here. So far, my castle's only got a foundation. Just cobblestone walls built up to the main floor. The sides still need some work, and I'll continue adding details as I go. Now here's my door. There's my button. Press my button. My piston door is open, and I come through. Yeah, I'll break my boat. You'll notice this is the exact same piston setup. 3 pistons. The first piston is actually below water level. You got that redstone torch on the block and the redstone dust on the top block. This is exactly the same, just a mirrored image. Now the button is here underneath that stone block, which I press to come in. That signal comes through these comparators. You'll notice I have 4 comparators now, but it's the same setup. Going opposite directions, redstone on both ends here. The repeaters here is just to extend the signal to make sure that there's enough power to go all the way down to the bottom to power that lower block. Now, let me put a button up here to show you. As you can see, the lower block is below the water level. When the door is open, water flows in. So do you with your boat. When the door is closed, it dries up all the water. See this one more time. Water flows in. Doors closed. Water dries up. Now, my intention is to close this all in, make it a corridor, and have an easy entrance into our castle, which still requires a lot of work. But this will be my main entrance when I bring in my villagers. Poppasteves signing out.